Let's talk to Elon Levy, though. He's here, former Israeli government spokesperson, host of Israel State of a Nation podcast. Elon, very good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mike.
Thanks very much for joining us. Things seem to be ratcheting up a bit in the Middle East. Trump poised to join war in Iran, the headlines I'm seeing here in London today. Trump's armada, quite a big movement of a carrier strike force from the South China Sea up to join USS Carl Vinson in the Arabian Sea. Threats from Donald Trump saying to the Ayatollah, we know where you are, we won't kill you yet. So it looks as though America is preparing for something, doesn't it?
Yeah, things are ratcheting up. Israel is giving the Iranian regime a bloody nose. President Trump loves the winner, and it looks like he's considering whether to give the death blow to the Iranian nuclear weapons program by mobilizing those B-2 bombers, possibly to destroy Fordow, the Iranian secret illegal nuclear weapons program underneath a mountain. It's difficult to overstate just how well Israel is doing in this war with Iran. Overnight, Iran fired 25 ballistic missiles at Israel. There were 0 casualties. Right. Israel sent 50 fighter jets over Iran to destroy their centrifuges, and it lost 0 planes. And I think President Trump understands exactly what the Chancellor of Germany said yesterday, which is what every Western leader is thinking, but no one has the guts to say. Chancellor Merz said that Israel is doing the world's dirty work for it, because if it weren't for Israel's military operation against the Iranian nuclear weapons program, then the regime that has sown so much death and destruction in the Middle East would be on course to get nuclear weapons. And now Germany is signaling that if Iran doesn't back down, it's possible Germany might support this effort too.
Yeah, and I mean, I agree with you. I'm surprised that Western leaders are not saying anything. I mean, I've been having a go at Keir Starmer this morning. He said nothing really about what's going on over the skies of Iran or on the ground in Israel at all since he's been at the G7. The G7 seems to me, since Donald Trump left, to be a bit of a toothless kind of beast, really.
Look, I would expect Britain to take a much firmer stance against the Islamic Republic of Iran because it's an enemy state. Because the UK has said the Iranian regime is constantly trying to sow political violence in the UK to carry out assassinations. Its proxy forces have been attacking British ships in the Red Sea. This is a regime that leads crowds in chants not only of death to America and death to Israel, but death to England as well. And I suspect, it may be unpopular with the Labour base, but Keir Starmer knows here that Israel is doing the UK a massive service at huge risk to itself by taking on our common enemies.
Yeah, and that is the problem, isn't it? That you would expect Britain to be a much stronger ally to Israel, and it's been very disappointing for me personally, although my own personal thoughts are not particularly important on the general world stage. But I've been really disappointed in Britain's lack of support for Israel and quite often actual straight out hostility.
Look, I think it's clear that Britain has an interest in supporting Israel's efforts to destroy the Iranian nuclear weapons program and ballistic missile program. This is not the time to give the Iranian regime a lifeline and give it another chance to drag out talks while racing towards a nuclear weapon. But I think you're seeing in the UK the result of years of vicious propaganda against Israel on the side of Hamas, which have convinced so many people in the UK that Israel isn't a Western democratic country and an ally of the UK, but it's evil. And if Israel is evil, then why are you going to try to help it? And it has addled people's brains because it's clear that the Iranian regime that has impoverished its people and subjugated the Middle East to pursue its goal of nuclear weapons and controlling the region is an enemy of the United Kingdom, and the UK really should say what Western leaders are all thinking, but no one is saying outright that they really want Israel to give the Iranian regime a bloody nose and finish this once and for all.
And what, as far as you're aware, is the attitude of some of the other Gulf states? Because, I mean, I think secretly, certainly Saudi and the UAE wouldn't be unhappy about Iran being attacked.
Publicly, they're condemning Israel, but that's to be expected. Privately, they're relieved. The Saudis and Emiratis were just as worried about an Iranian nuclear bomb as Israel. And they've also come under attack from the Iranian regime's proxy armies like the Houthis. So privately, they're relieved that Israel is neutralizing this threat to them. And they know that once the Iranian regime can no longer sow terror in the Middle East, that opens the gateways to more peace and normalization agreements in the Middle East without Iran able to get in the way. I only wish they had the courage and the integrity to say out loud what everyone knows they're saying in private.
Yes, absolutely right. Elon, thanks very much indeed. Elon Levy, the former Israeli government spokesperson and host as well of Israel State of a Nation podcast.